Okay, what are you good at, man? You're good at intimidating people. Because you're a tiny little badass dwarf man. Stealth, sleight of hand, athletics. Let's make you fucking beefy. Okay, so you're a barbarian. He starts with Barbaric Yell, but not Frenzy. Interesting. Let's give him Frenzy. Granting bonus damage as long as it's bloody. That's right. Yeah. Fucking ripped and scary. Okay. Barbaric Blow. Yeah. And weapon and shield style, not. Two weapon style, not. Thick skin, not. Thick skin is really good. It's +1 armor rating to everything. And makes them better overall. Grants damage bonus. Ooh, that's good too. Oof, 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 oof. I'll get that next time. And scarier and athleticer. Here we go, two-handed style. Look at that. And you are currently good with this and this. For some reason, you're not proficient with the weapon you started in. Oh, because that's no.
What do you think would have happened had you had like fucked him? And
I don't know.
And then could you have recruited him?
Maybe, probably. Oh, cool. Wild Sprint. Barbarian becomes able to charge with Reckless Abandon, gaining the Nimble inspiration as well as immunity to engagement. So Nimble is very, very fast, and immunity to engagement is like they get to ignore all sorts of shit. One stands alone. The Barbarian makes a courageous stand against all attackers. Grants a melee damage bonus when the Barbarian is near 2 or more enemies, and the Barbarian requires an additional threatening enemy to become flanked. So if they're in the fucking thick of it, they get more damage. Concentration, Bull's Will, Bloody Slaughter, Snake's Reflexes. Let's give him this. Oh, and I get another one. Ooh. One stands alone. It's tough to hate. Well, shit, that worked out great. Now Aleph won't interfere with my cockdickery. Sidekicks were added basically because they realized like writing a bunch of party members like it's really expensive, right? Because like Shodi, for example, talks in response to every single fucking thing we do, right? And voice acting and whatnot. So the other problem is, say there were 7 recruitable companions, right?
Right.
There's 11 classes in the game, and that means that there are classes that just don't exist in the party makeup. Now the multi-class thing works better, but so they added 4 sidekicks to kind of even that out. Or like, what if you hate your party, right? And the other thing is that if you really hate everybody in the game, you can hire adventurers from an inn, and that is just a created character.
Oh, cool.
Like, you just make a party member yourself. You put all their stats everywhere that you want and all that stuff.
Oh, that's neat. That's really cool. That reminds me of...
It's Elmo on the screen.
Kind of like, makes me think of in Tactics, where you're able to do that, you know?
Yeah, where it's like, do you want Agrius? Or
Right.
do you want your custom ninja that you built to get, you know?
Right.
And usually what happens is these characters are...
What?
The baby.
Did he meow?
He wake. These characters have some minor thing about them that is unique to them. That you can't get. So like, her religious sect, you can't actually choose for yourself.
Ah.
Because it's uncommon and rare. Okay, hun, we gotta move this shit. We gotta move this shit.
Why? Oh. For the sun.
For the sun. Here's your lip.
Oh, hurry! Here he comes! Hurry! Hurry, or he screamed.
Oh.
Oh.
Yay! Yay! My son has arrived. My son. He is my son. I gave birth to him, and I took care of him for 10 years after I found him in a dumpster. He was mine. All mine. It was all me. The whole time.
It's good baby. Good baby.
Okay, let's talk to all these losers in here. But first, so now every time I enter anywhere, I'm gonna hold tab and see if is Elmo listed.
You say I cannot down the rest? Watch me, amico. Medico, it is no wonder I thirst. Ado, why do you stare?
You don't seem to be having as much fun as everybody.
The fun ran dry with the coin. When the dancers see more than an empty purse, I will be a content rador.
Hey man, have a grog on me.
A grassima. Even in the oasis I am parched. If you grant wishes, there is a vacancy on my ship.
Yet another reminder that not every seaworthy vessel be crewed up to the standards of the sorcerer.
Huh. I'm a captain, so I'm taken. Sorry, lady.
Sientere, frero. Next time around the wheel, perhaps.
Okay, bye, I guess.
This baby, he's so good. What a
Sure
good
thing.
toot.
Hey, Boko.
Ado, my friend. I knew our paths would cross eventually.
Who the fuck is this person? I don't know who you are.
Not yet, but I know that we will be fast friends. Tell me, you are the one who sails that fine ship, Ak? Terrorize the docks with spirits, Ak?
Yeah, I'm the captain.
I am Aboko, and I am positioned to offer... I have opportunities for... 1,000 times I practiced my speech. Merda. Never did it go this poorly.
Here you go. Here's some booze. You need it more than I do, buddy.
Agrasima, do you know what my problem is, amigo? I am supposed to be in the business of giving bounties, but I know no one who hunts them.
Ooh.
No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top, Ak?
What bounties you got, man?
You will take the job? You will... Agrasima. Something special for my first hunter, then. I will start you on Mariel, the mad animancer. She tortures her victims with unspeakable treatments before casting what's left to Berath's will. My contact saw her leaving Port Maje and heading west of Maje Island.
I got some questions, man.
Agrasima, you have but to ask.
Seem down on your luck, buddy.
It is true that I have stumbled in my career path. Now that I have such an accomplished hunter, I can stand in the long shadow of your success. It's not all bad, but the momentum of meeting new clients over drinks and in such enchanting company, it drains the stamina, my friend.
I'm still hunting for that lady.
And I'm still scrounging together the coin for your next mission.
Oh, Pedorovsky, yes, I'm probably going to be streaming for a bit longer, if not a while longer. So, like, you should probably go to bed. Says it's 4 a.m. in Moscow. He's like, dude.
Oh shit! Yeah, go to bed. You'll upload it later.
I will
right?
upload these. Or you can just check out the VODs.
When you have the head of our latest mark, I will be ready, Ak?
I can't seem to tell if they're saying "ak" or "ok." It seems to change depending on who's saying it. What are you doing? Oh.
Taking a picture of sweet child. Sweet child, love pillars. He is up against the TV again. Hey, Luca.
My one solace from the tedious bureaucracy.
Oh, I see.
Where in the blazes is that old man?
Who are you? Huh.
Have you seen an old elf hanging around here lately? Dresses funny, probably drunker than an eel in a barrel of mead.
No.
Andra's crushing void, I thought as much. Listen, the guy I'm looking for owes me a lot of money. 5,000 coppers. You help me find him, and I'll give you 20%.
Who owes you the money?
The drunk old goat I was pestering you about, Oswald. Like the credulous fool I am, I gave him a loan and he ran off before paying me back.
20%? But I'm gonna be doing all the work.
Fine, Andra's great sagging tits, fine. You can have 40% and rights to whatever baubles Oswald has on him.
If I was really diplomatic. So this is really awesome. For the vast majority of interactions, what they've done is that they are actually going to combine all the disparate pieces that your party does. So that if you... Because one of the things is that when you start... Like, I'm a drifter, so I'm good at bluff and streetwise and these, but only to 2. But I haven't leveled any of those up.
Right.
But that means when I need to do a bluff check, it'll combine my bluff with Seraphin's bluff with Edder's bluff.
Right.
And we'll all come together to make a big lie.
Nice.
But yeah, that's a great fucking deal.
I can't thank you enough. No one's been willing to so much as tell me the date until you came along. The man I'm looking for, Oswald, was especially fond of one of the courtesans upstairs, Analis.
More like anals.
Maybe you can get more out of her than I can.
Oh, it's the
Refuses
fucking
to speak
bitch.
to me, the snippy little cur.
It's the one I didn't put my penis in.
Yep.
You try being nice?
She wasn't receptive to my particular charms. Let's see you
Yeah,
do
you might
better.
have fucked yourself out of that
Maybe
one.
you can get more out of her than I can. She refuses to speak to me, the snippy little cur. What do you want to know?
Who are you?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. But hey, what the hell? I'm one of the countless minor nobles that litter the Deerwooden countryside. You know Admeth Hadret, hero of the War of Defiance? He's my great whatever.
So?
When people find out, they start doing weird shit. Calling me lady, opening doors for me, buying me drinks. Really, the title is a mockery. It means nothing to me.
I like that, actually. What's your history with Oswald?
The man's a family friend. Has been for... must be 4 generations now. The perk of being an elf, eh?
Yeah. What's he owe you money for?
It's my fault, really. I should have known better than to believe that damned old drunk knew what he was doing. Man's a wizard. You understand, and a tinkerer. He convinced himself and me he could, with enough luminous adra, create a device that would add years to one's life. Must have been a crock of shit, because one day he up and ran without a word of explanation or apology. I thought I knew him better than that. I'm one of the countless minor nobles that litter the Deerwood
Okay, so I'm gonna
countryside.
do this again and
You
say,
know
pardon
Admeth
my
Hadret,
impertinence, my
hero of
lady.
the War
And
of
then I'm gonna tip
Defiance?
my fedora at
He's
her.
my great... See, this is why I don't like to tell people about it. They get all weird, like you right now. Being weird.
But Edder liked that. Reputations. She doesn't like anybody. He doesn't like anyone. Edder really likes these two. He's a friendly guy. Everyone likes me except for Aleph.
Can they get negative?
Yes, they can. But I'm so far I'm such a lovable man.
Ahoy, Captain. If I could bend your ear a moment, I'll be aiming to thank you for bringing me aboard.
Okay.
You run a tight shop, and you ain't no terrible person either. It'd be a welcome change from the gentleman of leisure.
Tell me about this guy.
The gentleman is only the finest ship among the Principi, and Captain Ferrante our most respected shipmaster. It were 2 honours and a half to be chosen to join his crew.
But
Aye, you ain't wrong. Joining the gentleman meant leaving the sorcerer, leaving the only family I've ever known.
who?
I never knew no kin till the sorcerer. They be my salt family. And to me, that'd be better far than blood.
Huh.
Salt family.
I like that. So why were you willing to leave them and hang out with me?
And don't sell yourself a Suole shortcap, nor me neither. I know an opportunity when I bought it. I'd seen what there were to be seen upon the gentleman, learn what ropes were to be learned. Methinks a watcher after a dead god'll thrust me into an whole new set of eye openings. And believe you me, I do appreciate myself a good thrust.
I am glad you're hanging out.
I've a gift for you. This trinket
Oh,
be
maybe
from one of the first
he likes
ships
you
I
now.
hunted.
Yeah, maybe.
Malnage would have snatched it had I not found a perfect hiding spot.
So where'd you hide it?
Oh, no, were I to tell you that, you mightn't want it no more. Just a jest, Cap. Nay, I tucked it away in my beard. Didn't wear braids back then, so my hair caught about everything from feathers to fish bones. Malnage shook me down for plunder after each raid. I figured out she wouldn't go nowhere near my beard. Said my face were like a saw-rip fetish.
Why'd he treat you so badly anyway?
Don't rightly know for sure, Cap. Thought at first she wanted me. Lasses be that way sometimes, treating you worse the more they fancy you.
Uh-huh.
Shut up.
Given she tried to get me killed twice within our first fortnight together, I thought mayhap she were in deepest love.
What, did you like her?
Didn't fancy her in the least, but a man has needs. I figured at the time that she were as wet as any other lass.
Oof.
Figured I'd give her a whisper about what we might get down to in the old. Her answer were an unequivocal no, made with a sharpness. Might have been the closest I've ever been to death.
Thanks for the gift, man.
You be entirely welcome. Now, if you'll pardon me,
What did he give you?
I don't
I've
know.
reached my limit for sentiment.
His shackle. A bracelet. What?
Oh.
What? I don't understand.
It's a magic shackle that doesn't work, but it does work. I don't know. Where's the shackle at? Did he drop it into my personal inventory? He did not. It just went into my stash somewhere. Time. That's the one. There she blows. Okay. Well, everybody else is wearing a good necklace, except for this guy. Can I actually put it on you? Yeah. I just gave it back to him. He can wear it now. I allowed him to wear it. That's what's really important. What is this? What does this icon mean? Oh!
Oh, visual.
Yeah. Keep the cape, lose the hat. In case you had, there's a good hat with cool stats, but you don't like it.
Not a bad bit of tackle,
What can I do you for?
And we've not even gotten out of this room in like an hour.
You should talk to that whore.
Yeah. Elmo's so cute. I don't.
I know. He's so sweet.
I get so I get so distracted because he's so cute.
Hi. Hello. Yes, hi, Pee-Pee.
I love him.
Oh, I love him.
I love him, guys.
He's good and sweet, honk honk.
All right, let's talk to Analus.
My good honk. Yeah.
Hey, Analus, what up?
Have you come to hear some verse?
What's your problem with Khan?
Oh, her. Yes, she is persistent, isn't she? She barged in and began asking me all sorts of inappropriate questions about my customers. She grew incensed when I asked her to leave. She's no longer welcome in my room.
Uh-huh.
I do hope she's not a friend of yours. Her manners are atrocious.
Yeah, she's looking for somebody named Oswald. Tell me about Oswald.
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now, please leave.
Okay, listen. We get it. You care about him. Let me help.
Oswald has visited oft of late. He's a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. I would often read the old epics to him in their original Eldadiran. He's grown paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. It was quite unnerving, frankly. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands.
Oh, this motherfucker is super dead.
He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since. I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him. Here, take this key. You'll find the journal in my armoire.
Cool.
Well, that worked out.
Why not?
Alright. Godendag. This afternoon I walked the streets of Nekataka and felt an unusual spring in my step. Cannot be sure that it is the fine weather of the archipelago or my great distance from the deerwood and the blasted goose and fox inn that has gifted me this buoyancy of spirit, but I am grateful nonetheless. I have seen no sign of the girl. Helia be praised. God's willing, I have slipped her net at last. Mengs can go dag. Shadows are strange here, seeming to move of their own accord. As I passed from Queen's Birth to Parakeet's Overlook this morning, I could have swore and saw one turn to face me and then another. I fled the area as quickly as I could, and as far as I could tell, I was not followed. I have many enemies, or as any man of a roguish, adventurous mind would. Though none have cause to search for me here. I know these shadows must be a trick of the mind, but I'm still uneasy. Dag.
Cool.
As I put me down to bed this evening, I heard a faint whispering beneath my window. I always leave it open to better catch the breeze, and thanks be to Hylia for it, or I might have been none the wiser. However, when I went to investigate, no one was there, and yet I know I heard voices. I may be old, perhaps even paranoid, but I am not crazy. Must leave this place with all haste. Gods protect me in my flight. On the next and final page of the journal is the symbol of Vodka, a broken crown, scrawled in a deep red ink.
What was the last thing he wrote? A crown?
Symbol of Vodka was a broken crown.
Ugh.
How do you statistically measure cat happiness? Asked someone in the chat. You pet the kitty, and the kitty meow. That means
statistically.
That means kitty happy. Kitty have two state, happy and unhappy.
But you have to be. What's interesting about cats and quite a few animals is that they often exhibit contradictory behaviors when they're upset. So like. I grew up on a farm with many cats, and this is kind of a downer, but like I witnessed a cat get run over, and I ran over to it, and it was purring, and it was kneading its like bacon biscuits. You know what I mean?
All right, that story's really messed up.
I know. Well, what I'm saying is that if they're in distress, sometimes they will exhibit some like behaviors that you would associate with being happy.
Does that mean Elmo's in distress right now?
No, I'm just saying like. It's really interesting because you like purring and making biscuits, you know, that's happy.
Making biscuits? What's that?
It's when they do this.
Oh, when they do the kneading?
Yeah, they call making biscuits.
Oh, that's cute. All right, let's talk to her. Give her the journal.
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
I have this journal.
Oh, Oswald, you really stepped in it now, haven't you? Getting mixed up with Woodikins? You damned old fool. Where could they have taken him?
Bolt holes.
You must have sailed halfway here, man. Did you notice anything?
Not really. To be honest, I spent most of the trip out from Defiance Bay bent over the bulwark giving Andra a taste of my innards. Damn, if only I could find that captain who gave us passage to the Deadfire. Bet he'd know. Wait a tick. When our ship neared Nekataka, The bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Karatapu Channel, southwest of the city. She wouldn't tell me what it was for, though. Got real spooked when I asked.
Weird temple, huh?
Go take a look then, and let me know what you find. With any luck, you'll catch the old goat there in one piece, and we'll both leave here with some weight in our purse.
Well, that was quite involved. And now I have to go to some old temple. Oh, and I haven't even talked to the most important person in the entire place.
The barkeep.
Hail and welcome to the Wild Mare, friend.
Oh, damn, he's hot. Look at that portrait.
That's totally Matt Mercer, I think.
God damn.
Now, what can I do for you?
Oh,
no, that's
got a
Liam
nice
O'Brien.
squishy bottom.
I'm looking for fucks.
You're in luck, friend. The Wild Mare employs a number of courtesans skilled in satisfying a wide range of tastes and interests. You'll find them upstairs. They handle their own coin, too, so no need to go through me.
Oh, it's Sam Riegel? My bad. Show me stuff you sell.
Anything you like?
Okay, you sell inns. You sell the ability to buy party members. You sell... Oh!
Got any cooks?
I already have a cook.
Yeah, but isn't she, like, still, like, dead?
She's getting better.
Yeah, but she kind of sucks,
She's
too,
getting
doesn't
better.
She? Oh.
And... Oh, just... Okay. Wow, I have exactly 4,500 gold.
Elmo's the best. I love him. What a good boy. He's so good. Shake that butt.
What a good boy.
Yeah.
I don't have a voice for shanties these days. Too much salt in the air.
Seraphim, thought we agreed you'd stay out of my head.
I weren't in your head, lad. You think like an ogre snores. Would be a fool and a half not to make sure them thoughts ain't full up of
Oh,
trouble.
that's right. Seraphim can
What do
just
you
hop
think
in
you're
your
gonna
head.
find?
Nothing particular, just, anything.
Yeah, so Ciphers and Watchers have a fairly distinctive difference in their mind powers. A Cipher can read your fucking thoughts. Like,
Right.
they're full-on psychics and psionics and telekinetics.
Right.
Watchers are able to see your soul, so they're able to see your memories and stuff like that. But, like, it's like they physically see them, and they can also see the memories of past selves.
Are there many Watchers?
Currently I'm the only one I've ever encountered, except for one in Pillars 1, who was going super nuts. Because the longer that you're a Watcher, the more powerful it gets, and eventually the distinction between current souls and past souls starts to fall apart,
So
and you just see everything all the time.
So you're doomed.
Yeah, eventually. But we kind of fixed that. I got a handle on my powers by the end of the last one. I'm going to take a quick break, because I need to stuff up and walk around and shit, and maybe put Paige to bed. Are you doing okay, honey?
I'm fine, but you're just saying that so you can go take a big old dump.
Maybe I gotta put Paige to bed. So I'll be back in 5
Is that
10
what
minutes.
you call it now?
All right. I'll see you guys in a bit.